If you drive a Volkswagen and you think you know how your car works, stop. Because what I'm about to show you will make you realize something uncomfortable. You've been using maybe half of what your Volkswagen can actually do. Not because you're careless, not because you're bad with technology, but because Volkswagen never really tells you. Here's the problem. Most drivers use the same buttons, the same menus, the same habits, every single day. Meanwhile, their car is hiding systems designed to make driving easier, safer, quieter, and far less stressful. Systems that have been there since day one. And no, these aren't internet hacks. These aren't aftermarket tricks. These are factory-built Volkswagen functions that most owners never discover. Why does this matter? Because once you understand how your car actually thinks, everything changes. Heat management before you even open the door. Protection while the car is parked. Shortcuts that remove friction from daily driving. The kind of situations you deal with every single day. And here's the part that should annoy you. After this video, you'll realize you could have been using these features for years. This is Das Auto Diaries. We don't sell hype. We don't repeat marketing. We explain what cars really do, especially the parts no one talks about. One warning before we start. If you click away before the end, you'll miss the feature that most Volkswagen owners activate by accident and then wonder how they ever lived without it. So stay with me, because once you unlock what your Volkswagen has been hiding all along, you'll never use it the same way again. Let's start. Secret feature number 1, window control with the remote. Most Volkswagen owners use their key fob every day, but miss one of its smartest built-in tricks. Hold the unlock button and your windows will roll down automatically. This isn't an aftermarket mod or a hidden hack. It's a factory-designed feature in many VW models. Why does it exist? For one reason, heat. When your car sits in the sun for hours, interior temperatures rise fast. Plastics degrade. Electronics suffer. Your AC has to work harder. Volkswagen gives you a way to cool the cabin before you even open the door. It's clean, it's quiet, and once you use it, it feels like something you should have known from day one. Release the button or open a door, and the system stops instantly. It's controlled by the same body logic unit that manages your lights, locks, and alarm system. Simple gesture, big comfort upgrade. Have you ever used this feature on your VW? You might be surprised how many people haven't. Wiper service position. It looks like a tiny detail, but it's actually a smart piece of mechanical thinking. When your Volkswagen is turned off, you can move the wiper stalk down once, and the wipers rise into service mode. This lets you replace the blades without forcing them or scratching your hood. It's a feature built into the car's control logic, not something you'll see unless you know it's there. It prevents accidental damage during routine maintenance. Most owners only find out when they break a blade trying to force it manually. Volkswagen designed this to protect both you and the car. One simple move and the whole process becomes easier, faster, and safer. If you've ever changed wipers the hard way, this changes everything. Ambient lighting customization. Your dashboard isn't the only place where Volkswagen lets you express your style. On many models, hidden inside the infotainment menus, you'll find full ambient lighting controls. You can shift the interior mood with a swipe. From icy blue to deep red, from warm amber to cool white. This isn't just for show, it's functional too. The right lighting reduces eye strain and improves night driving comfort. It also makes the cabin feel more refined, more personal, more alive. Volkswagen designed this to elevate the everyday drive into something that feels premium, and the system remembers your choice every time you start the car. One adjustment, and your interior stops feeling generic and starts feeling like yours. Remote start via app. This is one of those features that feels futuristic until you realize it's been there for years. If your Volkswagen is equipped with CarNet and remote start functionality, you can unlock an entire new level of daily convenience. From your smartphone, you can start the engine, adjust the climate, and even check the vehicle's status before leaving your house. This means no more freezing seats in winter or ovens in summer. Your car gets ready before you even open the door. It also adds a layer of security, letting you see if the doors are locked or where the car is parked. It's factory integrated, safe, and smarter than most people expect. Many VW drivers never activate the CarNet app or explore its full potential. But once you do, it changes your routine completely. Because your car isn't just waiting, it's listening and it's ready. Hands-free tailgate. When you've got shopping bags, backpacks, or your kid in one arm, every second matters. Volkswagen knows that, and on many of its SUVs and wagons, there's a feature you'll appreciate the moment you need it. With the keys in your pocket, a quick foot motion under the rear bumper opens the trunk automatically. No buttons, no handles, no balancing acts. It's called hands-free tailgate, and once you try it, you never want to go back. The system uses motion sensors and key detection to prevent false triggers or accidental openings. It's fast, safe, and incredibly helpful in daily life. Most drivers don't even realize it's there until someone shows them. And when you're in the parking lot juggling bags, it's not a gimmick. It's a lifesaver. Full-screen navigation shortcut. Sometimes the difference between feeling lost and feeling in control is just one button away. On many modern Volkswagens, your steering wheel holds a secret, the view button. Hold it down while the map is active, and your navigation expands to full screen instantly. No clutter, no split panels, just a clean road-focused display. This shortcut gives you more visibility right when you need it. It's especially useful during highway driving, night trips, or when you're navigating dense traffic. Volkswagen designed it to reduce distractions and help you stay focused. Most drivers don't even know this mode exists, but once you activate it, you'll wonder how you ever drove without it. Because when the road ahead is clear, the mind relaxes too. Two-finger tap heated seat shortcut. Infotainment menus are great until you need something fast, like heat. Volkswagen added a subtle trick to speed things up. If your model has a touchscreen climate panel, tap the seat icon with 2 fingers to activate heating instantly. No menus, no swiping, no delay. It feels intuitive the moment you learn it. Perfect for early mornings or quick drives when you don't want to be distracted. This shortcut is built into the logic of the system, not a hidden menu. Many owners never use it because no one tells them it's there. But once you try it, going back to the long way feels painfully slow. It's just another way Volkswagen rewards attention. Infotainment tricks. Volkswagen's infotainment systems are clean and user-friendly, but beneath the surface, there's more than meets the eye. If your screen ever freezes or lags, there's a built-in soft reset that saves you time and stress. Just hold the power or volume knob for about 10 seconds, and the system reboots without losing your settings. No need to disconnect the battery or pull fuses. It's a safe and intentional reset that clears temporary bugs. But that's not all. You can also change your display layout, personalize widgets, and even turn your screen into a digital or analog clock. These functions make your car feel more like yours and less like everyone else's. Most drivers never explore these menus beyond the basics. But once you do, your screen stops being just a screen and becomes something familiar, functional, and surprisingly flexible. Glove box cooling. At first glance, it looks like just another storage space. But in several Volkswagen models, especially older GTI, Jetta, and Tiguan variants, the glove box hides a unique factory upgrade. There's a small switch inside that connects it to the AC system, turning it into a cooled compartment. It's not a gimmick. It was designed to keep drinks cool or protect items sensitive to heat during long drives. The feature works silently and uses existing climate controls to maintain temperature. Most owners never realize it's there unless someone points it out. But once you use it on a road trip or hot day, it becomes one of those small luxuries you never want to give up. Volkswagen built it in for comfort, not show, and that's exactly what makes it special. Not every model has it, so check yours carefully and you might find a hidden fridge where you least expect it. Hidden storage solutions. Volkswagen has always been clever about space. Beyond the glove box and center console, many models hide extra storage areas you won't notice unless you go looking for them. There are compartments under the front seats, hidden trays in the trunk, and clever cutouts inside door panels. These aren't random gaps. They're designed with daily life in mind. Perfect for tools, sunglasses, charging cables, or anything you want out of sight but within reach. These spaces make the cabin feel more organized without cluttering the design. Most owners miss them entirely and end up wasting visible space for small items. Once you know where to look, your car suddenly feels bigger and smarter. Because sometimes what matters most is hidden right under your seat. Tire pressure info inside the menus. You don't see it on the main screen, so you assume it's not there. But many Volkswagens do show individual tire pressure readings. They're just tucked inside the vehicle menus, accessed through the steering wheel buttons or infotainment system. This hidden data is more than convenience. It's a real-time tool for safety, performance, and fuel economy. Driving with incorrect pressure affects handling, braking, and tire wear. But most drivers never check because the info isn't obvious. Volkswagen placed it behind a few clicks to keep the main display clean and distraction-free. Once you find it, it becomes part of your routine. And when your car feels off, checking the tire pressure is the first thing you'll do. App Connect shortcuts. Everyone knows Volkswagen supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but not everyone knows how customizable it really is. Inside the App Connect interface, you can create shortcuts for your most used functions. Whether it's navigation, phone calls, or your favorite playlist, you can bring it up faster with fewer taps. You can also program voice commands for a smoother, hands-free experience. It's about reducing friction while driving and making the tech work for you, not the other way around. Most drivers stop at the default layout and never explore what's possible. But once you personalize it, the system feels quicker, cleaner, and more intuitive. Volkswagen gave you the tools, you just have to use them. Reverse camera wash. This is one of those features you don't notice until the day you really need it. Some Volkswagen models include a hidden function linked to the rear-view camera. When you shift into reverse and push the wiper stalk backward, a washer nozzle sprays the camera lens clean. It's brilliant in winter, after rain, or on dusty roads. A blurry camera isn't just annoying, it's a safety issue. And Volkswagen solved it in a way that feels completely natural. No separate button, no awkward sequence. Just a simple gesture that activates both camera and cleaning. Most owners don't know it exists because it's not labeled anywhere. But once you try it, it becomes second nature. And your visibility stays crystal clear when it matters most. Bonus tips for advanced drivers. If you drive a recent Volkswagen, some of the most powerful features are the ones you rarely touch. Advanced driving systems like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and travel assist are far more customizable than most owners realize. You can fine-tune how quickly your car reacts, how closely it follows, and even how it handles curves on the highway. These aren't one-size-fits-all settings. They're tools meant to adapt to you. And then there's the digital cockpit, a full-screen instrument cluster that transforms depending on what you want to see. From navigation to performance gauges, you can build your own driving environment. Most people leave it on default and miss the experience entirely. But once you dive in, your dashboard stops being static and becomes a living extension of your drive. Not every model has these options, but if yours does, you owe it to yourself to explore them. So here we are, at the end of the list. And if you've made it this far, chances are you'll never look at your Volkswagen the same way again, because now you know what it's really capable of. These aren't party tricks or hidden hacks. They're real systems built in by Volkswagen engineers, but barely explained to owners. Once you start using them, the car feels different, more intuitive, more personal. You start to realize that living with a car is about more than horsepower or design. It's about smart features that quietly work for you every single day. At Das Auto Diaries, that's exactly what we uncover. Not marketing, not hype, just the truth about real cars and what they're really like to live with. If you learned something new today, subscribe. We drop videos every week, honest, sharp, and sometimes brutal. And if you want early access, member-only content, and the chance to vote on future topics, join the channel. You'll be part of a community that actually knows what's under the hood. This is Das Auto Diaries, and here we tell the truth behind every badge.